701. We are only days away from Halloween, Natalie.
That seems very soon, because it is. In today's parent panel, sponsored by United Tribes Technical College, Carmel asks local moms how they celebrate Halloween in their households. Check it out.
All right, excellent. Hi, ladies. Thank you for joining me for Parent Panel. This week, we're going to talk about Halloween and some traditions. Growing up, I am of a Haitian background, so my parents are from a little tiny Caribbean island, and we share the island with the Dominican Republic. So one side is Dominican Republic, one side is Haiti. And my parents came here to America and had my sister and myself. So growing up, Halloween was very interesting because my parents did not believe in Halloween. They did not understand the going door to door trick or treating. And they really didn't think it was they thought it was like Satan's birthday. And I'm like, Daddy, Mommy, no, it's not like that. So they would let us dress up, but they would not let us trick or treat. So let's fast forward about, how old was Adrian? Adrian was like 1. So I was like 28 at the time. We were in Florida and my mom was taking Adrian, who was my son, trick or treating. I'm just like, wait a minute. When I was his age, I was not allowed to go trick or treating. Funny how things have changed over time. I guess they got Americanized, who knows? But yeah, let's talk about some of your traditions or some of the things that you guys did with your family for Halloween.
For my family, I grew up Christian, still am a Christian, and so we never really celebrated Halloween. Halloween just wasn't that thing that we done in the household. I don't even think I dressed up as a kid. And sometimes I didn't even have a desire to. I know I was always the oddball, the odd kid that didn't really want to participate in a lot of things. But now with my kids, they don't like trick-or-treating, so we don't do trick-or-treating. I know, right? Strange. But we do Halloween boxes at home. So they have a set of Halloween pajamas, hot chocolate, and they get to pick out a movie. And so we do that every Halloween. We do that for Christmas as well. But that's what we do for Halloween because they don't really get down with dressing up or going door to door and eating candy from strangers' houses is what they say. So we just stick it out at home and watch movies and eat candy at home.
It makes sense. As an adult now, looking at the holiday, I'm like, it is kind of strange. It's like, don't take things from strangers, but here you can go to the stranger's house. So for us, this would have been our third Halloween here in Minot, but we're actually going on a road trip. So we made it to our neighbor's house last Halloween, and my oldest was in tears because it was so cold. So our Floridian blood cannot handle a true fall Halloween. We can't get it together even with layers. But it actually worked out really nice. So what we've started doing, so a new tradition that we have, because we didn't have a ton of candy, which I'm all for. Like, I don't need the bags and bags because it just slowly makes its way to the trash can because we don't need that, much temptation. I don't need that much temptation. So we actually made Halloween brownies after we went trick-or-treating. So we bought the box mix because I'm not that extra, at least I wasn't this Halloween. And we bought the candy eyes that you can get. And we put those in the brownie pan, and then we put the candy in. So you go and you bake it, and then it all melts together. Oh my gosh, it was so good. And this year the boys were like, are we going to do that again? And I was like, well, yeah, we just got to figure out which house we're going to be at for Halloween because we're going to visit family, and we'll make it work. But that was a lot of fun, and they still remember that from last year. And they're kind of little, so it's pretty cool that they remember.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. So has any of your guys' kids had any desire to dress up as like a special character or anything like that?
So this Halloween, I was very shocked. So usually we'd have done together costumes. So like our first Halloween, we were How to Train Your Dragon because my oldest was still toothless at the time. So it worked out. And so every year we just kind of played on that. And last year they decided to be Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. So we did that. But this year they're doing separate costumes, and I was totally surprised. I think our trip to Medora had a big impact on my oldest. He wants to be Theodore Roosevelt for Halloween.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So I have been trying to piece together a Theodore Roosevelt Halloween for him that's not $50. So I think we've got all the pieces. So hopefully I can show you ladies once we get it all together and take a picture.
It's gonna be really neat. It's gonna be really
Yeah, it was so great. I'm like, okay, our Theodore Roosevelt. All right, we can do this.
I love that.
For me, my oldest, he is really, really big into Marvel, of course. We are a big Marvel household. Spider-Man is his favorite character. So I'm guessing he's going to want to be Spider-Man this year. My youngest, we've always kind of dressed him as like some kind of animal. Like his first year, he was a skunk.
Oh, so cute.
And last year he was a bear. But this year he can pretty much tell us what he wants to do this year. So I'm not exactly sure what route he's gonna want to go this year. He's just kind of just thinking about the candy right now. So he's super young, so he's still a toddler. So he's really not thinking about characters. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna end up choosing it.
Well, this has been Parent Panel, sponsored by United Tribes Technical College. It's always fun to hear what everybody wants to dress up as, but we're